Hello, my beautiful friends, and welcome to February's energy update for you. Oh, all right, February energy. It's going to be a very interesting month. We're starting the month with a lot of new excitement, energy, new intentions, new directions, new energy. But in order for that excitement to really elevate into an actualization of that potential that we're feeling, we might have to look at the Hanged Man for some wisdom here. This is our support card for this month, the Hanged Man. And what that's really saying is that you may need to step into a new perspective in order for you to see the things that you want to have actualize come into manifestation. Here's a guy, he's hanging upside down, but you'll notice that around him, the mind is illuminated. Here is the wisdom, here is the intelligence coming in when the perspective is shifted. And this card can often indicate that there are some delays, or there may need to be some sacrifices that need to be made. But really what that's saying is stop and look at things differently. Things can feel like a sacrifice when you're not getting everything that you want straight away, or it can feel like a delay, or things are being held back from you when you're not getting everything that you want. The key here is, if you want to open up the gateway for manifestation, you're going to need to look at things from a different perspective. And this is also a pathway into empathy and a pathway into dissolving a lot of the polarity that we experience when the world gets into that real me versus you versus me, and into that state of separation and polarity that the mind loves to use to keep us disempowered. So I want you to see this ability to look at things from a different perspective, not as a sacrifice, not as a punishment, but as actually a gateway into a higher level of your own consciousness. Because when we're operating from the little me, the singular me, with my ideas of how things should go, we're only accessing the potential that is within our little me, our conscious and unconscious programming. That defines the reality that we can have. But when we step outside of our little me and learn how to witness things from a bigger perspective, we find that gateway into empathy, into the connection that comes through empathy. And we also find our gateway into accessing broader consciousness, broader intelligence, broader wisdom, the energy, the frequencies, the know-how, the knowledge that is lying outside of that conditioning and the programming of our little me. So there's actually a huge amount of power in the Hanged Man when we can go into a state of surrender, a state of what we do, submission into the heart, and allow something bigger to happen. But it starts by practicing that ability to step into different perspectives, and practicing that ability, really put yourself in the shoes of other people to just understand what a different perspective looked like, because that's how we access the all consciousness that lies, and our power that lies outside of the limitation of our singular perspective. So there's and our own inner children, or our own younger parts that don't know how to access a bigger picture. So this month, in my Path to Mastery gift bag, we have a tool which is called Pivoting the Little Me Emotionally Using the Witness. And what it does is it teaches you really how to use that witnessing ability to see a bigger perspective. And this is a bigger perspective, not just somebody you're in a tussle with perspective. It is that bigger perspective of life. We're also in the season of Aquarius, which is a unique viewpoints, unique ways of looking at things. Break out of your own way of seeing things and just try on some uniqueness this month. And especially if everything that you want isn't coming to you straight away, you're being asked to expand through trying on those unique perspectives. Be willing to turn your viewpoints on their head so you can get an insight. You don't have to stick with that point of view, but if you have gotten into that point of view, you have already expanded consciousness, and that is always powerful. That is what liberates us out of being in the same old problems, because otherwise, I'm going to show you that you have, like in conflict, two people just in conflict playing out the same storyline over and over again, getting more and more dramatic, getting worse and worse and worse, because they're not able to break that perspective and go into a unique perspective where you can see things differently. So in the Path to Mastery gift bag, that tool is in there. This is a great month to use it if you want your breakthroughs faster, if you want the alignments to happen faster, if you want the things that you're excited about to actually manifest. This is the tool you have to master in this month. Say, I'm going to embrace a unique viewpoint, something that isn't typical to me. Get that tool in the Path to Mastery gift bag. Remember, you can access that program, pay what you can. You can get the full annual reading for the collective. I'm telling you, it's going to make you feel so happy to watch that annual reading for the collective, plus all the other power tools that we have in the Path to Mastery gift bag. Now, in addition to that, this month, in my Circle Evolution University, our foundational acceleration pod is going to be focused on that core heart-centering practice. If you really want to get out of your old limited, sacrificing, flip-flopped, upside down, not getting where you want to be perspective, heart-centering is the gateway to accessing new intelligence, new viewpoints. When you go into your heart, you are accessing the intelligence that lies outside of the limited conditioning and programming the mind has. You access power that lies outside the limited access of power that you have when you're operating from your mind and your what we call the little me, the singular egoic identity. Heart centering, it may sound like a soft concept. I want you to flip that on your head and really hear when I'm saying to you, powerful heart centering is the most powerful way to manifest. It is the most powerful way to bring in miracles when we need them to happen. It is the most powerful way to bypass the chaos that we create individually and collectively through our minds and actually generate a reality that works for everybody in this powerful way that the heart can manifest non-linearly. The hangman is saying, drop your linearity. Get that unique perspective, that thing that is operating outside of the typical framework way you are used to thinking about life. Develop empathy through stepping into the shoes of other people and just imagining what it's like. This isn't about losing your boundaries. This isn't about losing your values and your whatever is important to you from that point of view. It's about you expanding into another level of consciousness where you're going to access so much more power to manifest in your life and over the course of the rest of this year. So any delays right now are to help you access this level of mastery. So check out the Path to Mastery gift bag, Circle Evolution University, Foundational Pod, links in bios. Type in gift bag below if you want to receive this gift bag. And if you know a person who's really stuck, having a hard time breaking through, is excited about all this stuff, but things just aren't manifesting, please share this video. Pass the good information on. Help other people get the breakthroughs that they need and help me get this information out to more people. We'll see you next month.